Hello my friends, and welcome to Yoga with Living Pretty Green. My name is Rebecca, and today I'm going to guide you through a beginner's yoga class. So if you've never done yoga before, you're perfect here, and I will guide you through all the poses in details. As well, for the others, it's always great to start the classes where you've maybe stopped a while ago because you're an intermediate. It's always good to have really nice alignment, so you're totally welcome to join me here as well. What you would need today would be a blanket, a bolster, maybe some books or blocks. I don't have blocks here, so I'm using books. You can do the same. And a yoga mat, something comfortable to wear, and maybe something to drink. So come join me on the mat now. So come to sit in a comfortable seat. You can also elevate your seat, sit on your books. If you can't have your legs crossed, just have them as far apart as you need. Sit straight. Have your shoulders come down and back. Have a deep breath in. Count for 3. 1, 2, 3. And out for 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in for 3. 1, 2, 3. And out for 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm just telling you, breath is what we need now. It's the most important. So just sit here and have a few nice, big, expensive shoulder rolls. Just rolling the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. And breathe in and roll them up. Breathe out and roll them down. One more time. Breathe in and out. Nice. Now remove the blocks and use the bolster. I have this super cozy mat right here. If you don't have this kind of cozy mat, use the blanket for your knees. We're going to start in, excuse me, cat and cow. So just have this nearby. Place your knees on the blanket. Have your toes pointing backwards. Your knees and hips in one line. Your shoulders and wrists in one line. Your spine should be nice and long and straight. And when you breathe in, you open your chest towards the front of your room. Imagine you would have like a spotlight right there and you need to give somebody some light. And your shoulder blades should come together and kiss in the back of your spine. Breathe out. Round your spine, vertebra by vertebra, as much as you can, especially this part, the lower back. Push your belly into your spine to create the rounding of your spine, kind of as if somebody punched you in your belly and you go, whoa, that's the movement. So, and your face looks towards your navel. Breathe in and open your chest again towards the front. Your shoulders touch in the middle of your spine. And now you breathe out and you roll vertebra by vertebra into this round balloon as if you would like lie over a big, huge ball. Look towards your heart and remember, somebody just punched you in your belly, right? Wow! And one more time. Shine your heart forward. Chest comes forward. Shoulders go down and back. And they meet at the spine. And breathe out to round back down. Now, come back into neutral. This is called tabletop. Grab your bolster. Place it on your calf muscles to come sit on the bolster, to come into child's pose. So come down with your arms. Rest your forehead on the mat if you can. If you can't reach, grab the book or the block, sorry, and place your head on the block. Your hands in front of your head, thumbs and index finger touch. It's kind of like a diamond shape, and your elbows are bent. Your traps are relaxed. And you breathe nicely in and out. Create space in your body. Breathe out and let it go. Breathe in again. Fill your lungs with air. And breathe out. Let all the stale air come out of your body. Now walk up again and remove the pillow or the bolster, and let's come into downward facing dog. You may have heard of this before. So you're in tabletop, you curl your toes under, knees are hip width apart, feet are hip width apart. Your hands are spread far apart, your fingers, so you can see the white between your fingers. And your elbows have a micro bend in them. Now you breathe in and make yourself like a very nice long spine. And when you breathe out, lift your knees off the mat just a little bit. Create heat within your body and engage your abs. You will probably feel them anyways. Now, imagine somebody is grabbing you on your belt and pulling you up to hang the belt with you on it, on the chandelier up above. So this is how it should look like. Long spine, and have a generous bend in your knees, and try to see if you can lift your butt even higher to the sky. Relax your head, nod yes and no to make sure there is no tension in your neck. Still remember, spread the fingers, micro bend your elbows, and relax your traps. Glide your shoulders back if you can. So I don't want to see shoulders touching your ear. They should come down away from your ears. Still keep your abs engaged. Knees generously bent. Breathe in here for one. And one more. Now stable yourself on your left foot. Lift your right foot up and move your knee towards your chest if you can. Drop your foot wherever you can. Help your foot to come between your hands. Maybe you grab your foot and help to come between your hands. Place your knee back down on the blanket. Maybe move your foot a little further if you don't feel any kind of stretch here, because it would be nice if you feel a little bit of a stretch in the psoas area. Now take your hands, place them on your thigh, and come on up. Come a little lower down so you can again feel this nice little stretch right here. But don't hang in your joints. You need to use your muscles to lift yourself up again. Also, now you want to look down along your knee. You want to make sure that you see your big toe. Your big toe is your friend. Totally want to see that one. Otherwise, move your knee to the outside of the room. Maybe put your hands, if you can, on your waist. Shoulders relaxed. And try to feel as if your knee and your foot is pulling towards the midline, like as if you would want to bubble up the mat in the middle. Breathe in and breathe out. One more. Breathe in and breathe out. Now come back, your hands framing the foot. Place the foot back again. Grab the pillow if you need and place the pillow behind your knees to sit down on it. You can try to also go down to child's pose without this. This is just a little prop which helps you to find ease in the posture. So now come down back into child's pose. Use your block or your book for your forehead if you need. Otherwise, just surrender and breathe. Index finger and thumb touching. And breathe. Slowly remove all your blocks and come back into tabletop position on all fours, hands and feet. Again, fingers spread far apart, wrists and shoulders in one line, hips and knees in one line. Tuck your toes. And again, imagine somebody is pulling you right here up towards the ceiling. Have a micro bend in your elbows, and your tailbone should be wanting to touch the sky. For the intermediate friends, you can place your complete foot or heel on the mat. But since this is a total beginner's class, I ask everybody else to bend their knees generously and try to bring your belly towards your thighs. Shake your head yes and no to make sure it's relaxed. Shoulders away from the ears, long spine. And breathe in deep and breathe out deep. Now let's do the same on the other side. Now we want your left foot to come in between your hands. So bring your foot towards your belly and try to place it between your hands. If you can't manage, don't worry, just grab your foot and help to bring it between your hands. Now place your knee back on the pillow, on the blanket. See if there's a little stretch going on in your thigh. Also, you can bring your foot back, touching the mat, so the toenails are touching the mat. And if you don't feel a stretch anywhere here in the psoas or thigh area, then walk your left foot a little further towards the front of the room. Take your hands, put them on your thigh and pull yourself up. Now go as deep as you can, just to feel it. But now come back to the midline. So pull yourself up again so that now your foot and your knee are trying to magnetize towards each other. Have your shoulders relaxed, your chest open, ribs are knitting in so that don't splay open like this. Breathe out and knit your ribs in. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's come back down with your hands framing the foot. Bring your foot back onto your blanket and come back into child's pose. You may need your blanket or your bolster again. You may need your block for your forehead. Have your thumb and your index finger touch. And relax your forehead on the floor. This is a resting pose. So I invite you to find a comfortable position here. That's why I introduced you to the bolster or the books. Let your breath calm down a little bit. One more deep breath in and one more deep breath out. And then come back into all fours. Remove all your little props. And I need to move a little further back. So now you're back into all fours. Your legs and feet are hip width apart. The knees and hips are in one line. Shoulders and wrists are in one line. And you slowly walk your hands forward, but you keep your legs exactly where they are. So just move your hands forward slowly. This one is called puppy pose. And if you have a puppy at home, I'm sure you've seen your puppy do this pose quite a lot. Have a straight spine. It's a nice shoulder stretch. And make sure you push your hands into the mat, your belly into your spine, and your feet into the mat. Maybe your forehead touches the mat, maybe not, doesn't have to. It's just a nice stretch to open your shoulders and your chest. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly come back up. You can also place your elbows on the mat if it's easier for you to come up. And let's do another round of cat and cow. So again, hands spread far apart like a star. Wrists and shoulders in one line, knees and hips in one line. You breathe in and you shine your chest forward. Kind of arching your back. Your Gaze is nice and easy into the front of the room, not all the way up. Breathe out, round your back as if somebody punched you in your belly, exactly. Ah, ah. Shouldn't hurt. Just for visuals, I like that. Or like an angry cat, you know, when they round their spine like this. This is why also this pose is called cat pose. Now you breathe in, your shoulders come towards one another, and you slowly open your gaze and your chest and your heart towards the front of the room. One more time, breathe out and round your back like an angry cat. Your gaze is towards your navel. And breathe in, come into tabletop position. Now let's grab your right foot again and bring it towards the front, framing your hands, framing your foot. Now leave your left hand on the mat, or maybe if you need, grab a book or two and place your hand on there. If you can't reach, you can also just put your hands in spider fingers like this, so you're a little higher up. Have your feet grounded into the mat, your toes also pushing into the mat, your toenails from the back foot. Your abs are engaged, your chest is open, your spine is nice and long. You breathe in and you take your right arm up to the sky. It's called easy twist. It's not that easy. Breathe in here and try to move your back hip towards, your right hip towards the back, and your front hip, your left hip towards the front. Sorry for confusions. So right hip back, left hip forward, arm up, gaze up, abs engaged, legs engaged. One more breath. And come to frame the foot again. Bring the foot back. Place the hands with spread fingers, making sure your legs are hip width apart and knees are underneath the hips and wrists underneath the shoulders. Now again, breathe in and open your chest towards the front of the room. Shoulder blades kiss. Keep your abs engaged. Don't let it flop like this. Abs engaged. Even though you're arching your back. This is called cow pose. And now breathe out and be the angry cat again. Breathe all the air out. Push with your hands into the mat to get even more of a spine rounding going on here. You can also move a little back and forth if that feels nice. Breathe in again and drop your belly, but have your abs engaged. Shine your heart forward. Have your shoulders kiss in the back. Breathe out. Round your spine one more time. Gaze is towards the navel. Breathe in. Come into tabletop, where also your spine should be just as straight so you can serve some tea. So now we take the left foot between your hands. You may need to help your foot again, and you may need a book again. So place that to the right side of your front foot. Bring your fingers either on top of the book as spider fingers or place a hand on it as it feels comfortable for you. Ground your foot into the mat. Ground your toenails into the mat. Have your left hand nice and loose. Breathe in and open your arm up towards the sky. It's a little twist. Breathe in length. And make sure your left hip moves back and your right hip moves forward. It's all about great alignment in yoga. It's many little muscles you've never known you have. They're working now. Breathe in and open your chest. Breathe out and frame the foot. With your hands, remove the book. Bring your left foot back onto your blanket. Come back to tabletop. And now look to your left and bring your hips also towards the left. It's a nice little side body stretch. I do that every morning. I really love it. Breathe in and out. And move the same thing to the other side. So head comes to the right side and wants to look back to your butt. And your butt moves towards the right side as well. So you're looking what your booty is doing. Come back to the middle, to tabletop. And let's go one more time into downward facing dog. So tuck your toes again. And lift your knees slightly off your mat. Hover here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now bring your tailbone up towards the sky. Keep your legs nice and bent. Make sure your feet are hip width apart or maybe even wider. Generously bend your knees so that maybe even your belly is touching your thighs. Shoulders are away from the ears. Head is not coming forward like this or anywhere weird. It's coming right next to your arms. And make sure it's nice and loose. So say yes, shake no. And come back down into tabletop. Now let's come to sit back on your heels or use the bolster as you wish. And let's go back into child's pose. So rest your head on the book or your mat. Your thumb and index finger touch. Elbows are bent. Let's do nicely 3 nice breaths in and out. Push yourself up into seating on your heel and move your booty to the right side. Remove the blanket, maybe you need it, I don't know, we will see. And come to sit on the mat. So now again, you may want to elevate your seat if you're totally sitting like this and you can't sit on your sit bones. So grab your blanket again, maybe fold it one more time. And come to sit on it. Now move your back backwards a little bit. You can grab the bottom of your, like the behind your knees for support. Have a straight spine and engage your abs. It's a mini boat pose. Starting small, starting nice and sweet and small. Little mini boat. And come back up. Straight spine. And move backwards again. Hold yourself with your hands on your thighs or on your back of your legs. Shoulders down and back, away from your ears. And forward again. So now we're going to come to lie down. Remove your blanket, but you may need it to cover yourself up for our resting pose. So we're going to roll down vertebra by vertebra really, really slowly. So we're having a little bit of ab work. But before we do that, I want you to grab your bolster or pillow if you want to roll. Have it right underneath your knees later on. It may be really comfortable for you. But if you like, you can also just lie completely straight without any pillows anywhere. You can also use one behind your neck. Whatever feels comfortable for you. So now straighten your hands and roll down if you can, vertebra by vertebra, or also again, hold your legs to come down. Super, super slow. And come to a nice, comfortable lying position on your back. Again, as I said, if you want to use your blanket or something, and that works, so that looks like. And maybe roll up your blanket and place it underneath your neck. Oh, that's so comfortable, oh my God. Have your legs flop open, at least hip width apart or mat width apart, your arms as well. Have your palms face the ceiling. Feel into your shoulders if they're nice and relaxed. Make sure that they're really away from your ears. Close your eyes. Breathe in deep through your nose. And sigh out through your mouth. Let everything go. Breathe in deep through your nose. And sigh out everything which no longer serves you. Through your mouth. One more time on your own. Breathe in. And sigh out through your mouth. Now, try to relax every single part of your body, starting at your toes and your feet. Your calves are relaxed. And your knees are relaxed. Your thighs are relaxed. Your belly softens. Your glutes are relaxed. Your spine is nice and relaxed. Your ribs are relaxed. Your shoulders soften. Your chest softens. Your neck relaxes. And your throat relaxes. Even your lips are relaxed. Tongue in your mouth is totally relaxed. Your eyes are relaxed. And so is your forehead. Your jaw softens. And now just watch your breath come and go. As if you're sitting at the beach watching the waves come and go. Feel the earth beneath you. And come back to your breath. Wave moving up and down. Thoughts cross your way. Just let them go as well, just like the waves come and go. It's absolutely normal to have thoughts coming. It's just a question of holding on to the thoughts or letting them go. And we are just letting them go. Breathing in and out. Watch your breath on your own now. And you will hear my voice in a few minutes. Slowly start moving your fingers and your toes. Still keep your eyes closed. Stretch yourself like when you wake up in the morning. And roll yourself to your favorite side using your arm as a pillow, making yourself small like a little ball. Keeping your eyes closed, staying here for 2 breaths. When you're ready, push with your arm into the mat to come up to a seated position. If you want, still keep your eyes closed. Maybe you need to elevate your hips again if you're not sitting straight and comfortable. Adjust your seating. And we'll all meet with hands in prayer in front of our heart. Thanking yourself for coming on the mat and trying yoga, moving your body, helping your body to become strong, stretched. And the interesting part is the same happens to the mind. So that's the wonderful magic about yoga. You do body and mind work at the same time. Slowly open your eyes. Come back to the room. Thank you so much for joining me here on the beginner's yoga session, and I hope you enjoyed it. You can come back to the video anytime. It's free for you. It's right there. You can do it every day or every second day or once a week. And if you liked it, I would really appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, or if you write me a comment how you enjoyed it, how it felt for you. If you want to see some more videos for super beginners. And I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And maybe you can also subscribe to my channel to see all the new videos coming up. And I thank you from my heart to yours. Bye.